Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 2. It's round 12. Let's go to the first game. It's Essendon versus Sydney at MRVL Stadium. And Essendon have kicked 5 goals, 5. To Sydney, 5 goals, 1. Let's go to the second quarter. And the second quarter, Essendon have kicked 4 goals, 2. So that's 9 goals, 7. To Sydney, 2 goals, 6. So that's 7 goals, 7. And at halftime, Essendon are leading by 12 points. Let's go to the third quarter. It's Essendon 1-3. So that's 10 goals, 10. To Sydney, 1 goal, 2. So that's 8 goals, 9. Let's go to the last quarter. Essendon are in front by 13 points. Essendon have kicked 3 goals, 5. So that's 13 goals, 15. To Sydney, 2 goals, 2. So that's 10 goals, 11. And final scores, Essendon have won this game by 22 points. And they're sitting 5th on the ladder. Sydney are in 14th. Let's go to the next game. It's North Melbourne versus Melbourne at MRVL Stadium. Okay, North Melbourne have kicked in the first quarter 3 goals, 5. To Melbourne, 3 goals, 5. Okay, let's go to the second quarter. North Melbourne have kicked 5 goals, 4. So that's 8 goals, 9. To Melbourne, 6 goals, 4. So that's 9 goals, 9. And Melbourne are in front by a goal at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. North Melbourne have kicked 1, 2. So that's 9 goals, 11. To Melbourne, 5 goals, 3. So that's 14 goals, 12. Okay, let's go to the last quarter. Melbourne are in front. North Melbourne have kicked 5 goals, 2. So that's 14 goals, 13. To Melbourne, 4 goals, 4. So that's 18 goals, 16. And in the end, Melbourne have won the game by 27 points. Melbourne still sit on the top of the ladder with a game clear at the moment against Brisbane. Let's go to the third game. Geelong versus Carlton down at GMHBA Stadium. Geelong have kicked 3 goals, 4. To Carlton, 3 goals, 5 in the first quarter. Okay, second quarter, Geelong have kicked 6 goals, 5. So that's 9 goals, 9. To Carlton, 4 goals, 6. So that's 7 goals, 11. And at halftime, Geelong are leading by 10 points. Geelong have kicked 6 goals, 1 after halftime. So that's 15 goals, 10. To Carlton, 3 goals, 1. So that's 10 goals, 12. And let's go to the last quarter. Geelong are leading by 28 points. Geelong have kicked 2 goals, 6. So that's 17 goals, 16. To Carlton, 1 goal, 6. So that's 11 goals, 18. And in the end, Geelong have won their home game down at the Cattery by 34 points. Geelong are sitting 6 on the ladder with Carlton in third. All right, let's go to the fourth game. It's Fremantle versus Richmond at Optus Stadium. Fremantle have kicked 3 goals, 1. To Richmond, 3 goals, 3. Okay. Let's go to the second quarter. Fremantle have kicked 3 goals, 2. So that's 6 goals, 3. To Richmond, 2 goals, 1. So that's 5 goals, 4. Okay, at halftime, Fremantle in front by 5 points. Fremantle after halftime have kicked 6 goals, 5. So that's 12 goals, 8. To Richmond, 4 goals, 1. So it's 9 goals, 5. Now let's go into the last quarter. Fremantle have got a healthy lead. Fremantle have kicked 6 goals, 2 in the last quarter, so that's 18 goals, 10 to Richmond, 1 goal, 3, so that's 10 goals, 8. And Fremantle have won comfortably by 50 points. Fremantle have gone into second position. Richmond are down 7th. Let's go to the next game. It's West Coast Eagles versus Collingwood. West Coast have kicked 2 goals, 3 to Collingwood, 4 goals, 1. Okay, let's go to the second quarter. West Coast have kicked 1 goal, 3, so that's 3 goals, 9. For Collingwood, 3 goals, 1, so that's 7 goals, 2. And at half time, Collingwood are leading by 17 points. All right, third quarter, West Coast have kicked 5 goals, 4, so that's 8 goals, 13. To Collingwood, 4 goals, 3, so that's 11 goals, 5. And at three-quarter time, Collingwood are leading by 10 points. All right, let's go to the last quarter. West Coast have kicked 4 goals, 1, so that's 12 goals, 14. To Collingwood, 3 goals, 2, so that's 14 goals, 7. And in the end, Collingwood have won this game by 5 points. They move up to position 10th. West Coast in position 12th. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Brisbane versus Western Bulldogs at the Gabba. All right, the first quarter, Brisbane have kicked 4 goals, 2 to Western Bulldogs, 2 goals, 2. Okay, let's go to the second quarter. And Brisbane have kicked 2 goals, 6. So that's 6 goals, 8. To Bulldogs, 4 goals, 5. So that's 6 goals, 7. And at half time, Brisbane are leading by 1 point. All right, Brisbane at third quarter have kicked 6 goals, 1. So that's 12 goals, 9. To Western Bulldogs, 6 goals, 4. So that's 12 goals, 11. And at three-quarter time, Western Bulldogs are in front by 2 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Brisbane have kicked 4 goals, 3. So that's 16 goals, 12. To Western Bulldogs, 1, 2. So that's 13 goals, 13. And in the end, Brisbane have won their home game at the Gabba by 17 points. And they sit second on the ladder, just behind Melbourne on percentage. All right, let's go to the showdown, Port Adelaide versus Crows. Let's go to the first quarter. Port Adelaide have kicked 3 goals, 6. To the Crows, 6 goals, 2. Okay, let's go to the second quarter. Port Adelaide have kicked 1 goal, 5, so that's 4 goals, 11. To Adelaide Crows, 5 goals, 1, so that's 11 goals, 3. And at half time, Adelaide are leading by 34 points. All right, Port Adelaide have kicked 3 goals, 3 after half time, so that's 7 goals, 14. To Adelaide, 1-5, so that's 12 goals, 8. And at three-quarter time, Adelaide are leading by 24 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Port Adelaide have kicked 1-4, so that's 8 goals, 18. To Adelaide Crows, 2 goals, 6. That's 14 goals, 14. And in the end, the Crows have beaten Port Adelaide, who Adelaide Crows were on the bottom of the ladder. They've moved into 16th spots. Game clear at the moment from North Melbourne and St Kilda. And Port Adelaide are in position 14th. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Hawthorn versus Gold Coast. Hawthorn first quarter have kicked 5 goals, 2. To Gold Coast, 3 goals, 4. Let's go to the second quarter. Hawthorn are leading by 10 points. Hawthorn have kicked 5 goals, 2. So that's 10 goals, 4. To Gold Coast, 2 goals, 2. So that's 5 goals, 6. And at half time, Hawthorn are leading by 28 points. Hawthorn at third quarter have kicked 3 goals, 1. So that's 13 goals, 5. To Gold Coast, 4 goals, 6. So that's 9 goals, 12. And at three-quarter time, Hawthorn are leading by 17 points. Hawthorn in the last quarter have kicked 6 goals, 2. So it's 19 goals, 7. To Gold Coast, 1-1. So that's 10 goals, 13. And Hawthorn have won this game by 48 points, which puts Hawthorn in 8th spot and Gold Coast down to 12th. Okay, let's go to the last game. St Kilda versus GWS Giants at Marvel. St Kilda have kicked 2 goals, 5. To GWS, 5 goals, 1. And at quarter time, GWS are leading by 14 points. All right, St Kilda have kicked 2 goals, 6. So that's 4 goals, 11 in the second quarter. To GWS, 2 goals, 2. So that's 7 goals, 3. And at half time, GWS are leading by 10 points. Third quarter, St Kilda have kicked 3 goals, 6. So that's 7 goals, 17. To GWS, 4 goals, 4. So that's 11 goals, 7. And at three-quarter time, GWS are leading by 14 points. All right, let's go to the last quarter. St Kilda have kicked 4 goals, 3. So that's 11 goals, 20. To GWS, 2 goals, 1. So that's 13 goals, 8. And the final scores. It's been a draw. St Kilda versus GWS Giants have drew in round 12, 86 apiece. And that concludes round 12. St Kilda have moved up to 17th spot with a half a game clear of North Melbourne. And GWS Giants are in the 8th in 7th spot. So the 8 is Melbourne, Brisbane, Fremantle, Carlton in the top 4. And then it goes Essendon, Geelong, GWS Giants, and Richmond to conclude the 8. All right, that's it for round 12. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time for round 13.